if we don't count me removing my video New Year, New Panda back on January 1st, it has been 1 year since I made a video. And to be honest, even a stream, it's been quite some time. And I wanted to sit back and talk about some stuff that you guys probably don't know about since I haven't been around. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to be here for a while. If you need to, pause the video, go get some popcorn, and I'll be right here waiting for you. All right. Now that you're back, we're going to chat. So, a while back, around February, I was wondering where my Social Security went. Because New York State unfortunately went through a Social Security audit. There were some people who were manipulating the system, getting some free money. Some other people were doing some things that were questionable. And so the moment that New Year hit, I was super happy, super excited, super duper jolly wally with the freaking candle on top of the ice cream. You know what I mean? Like, I was lit. I was ready to do another great year, get everything ready, and everything under the sun. I was ready. I was going to grind my ass off and go for it. Until February hit. I was going to take 1 month to confirm everything I wanted to do, and then somehow I was still waiting for my money. After New Year's was done, I didn't get my Social Security income in. So I was like, okay, maybe something happened during New Year's. They were probably doing some things like they normally do, Social Security being Social Security. Now we're into February. I'm like, okay, maybe they were going to backlog some of the money, give me some of it back, and then give me what I earned from giving them my stuff. Got nothing. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is happening to my income? Bear in mind, this was during a time when I was going through a really hard problem with my work. My work wasn't getting revenue. It wasn't getting trucks. There was something going on with my work that was not giving me hours. So for about almost 4 months, from the end of December up until we're going to fast forward into March. I was going to say April, but no. March. We weren't getting anything. We weren't selling. We weren't doing anything at work to the point where we didn't need to sell. We didn't need to sell. We didn't need to do product. We weren't getting trucks. We weren't doing this. We weren't doing that. We were down almost 60%. Just with 4 months alone, we were down to 60% negative. If you don't know how business works, that is a big number. Not talking big. So from there, I was starting to decline in my mental health. I was feeling like a failure. I was feeling like I wasn't helping in the house. I became literally immobile sometimes because I was almost a month and a half without my work. I wasn't fired. My work wasn't firing me. They weren't releasing me. They weren't doing this. They weren't doing that. I was like, fuck. I wasn't just going to drop the bomb and leave my environment because I had no other backup plan. Imagine leaving your job that you were doing part-time, had Social Security income that was, I'm going to give a number. This is not real because I don't feel comfortable talking about the money I would normally get from them. But let's say I would get like $600 from Social Security just to pay off my bills, pay off my dues, and also getting about $400 from work. That is not the normal that I would normally get from work. I'm just talking about during that time. I would be getting around $1,200 to $1,100 per month to literally zero if I were just to leave on a whim. Bear in mind, I was already going through that. Thankfully, I was living with my parents. I still am. I'm glad that nothing happened to them. I'm glad nothing unfortunate happened with them. I'm still living a solid life. Bear in mind one little necessity. I am human. I am mentally disabled. I do not like change. I don't. Now, you're like, okay, you're living with your parents. What's the concern? The concern is when I had Social Security, I was helping my parents out with paying two bills. Sometimes I would help with my rent and my internet bill. And on occasion, I would normally help them with the electric bill. Depends on if they need it or not. I have really itchy on the back of my back. Oh, there we go. So it wasn't great, but it started to slowly creep up again. So my work was getting me in. They were getting me some time. I was able to get 2-3 days of work. And then somehow, rolling into late April, something magical happened. Nothing great, though. So it wasn't a magical positive. It was a witch's curse. The unfortunate inevitable happened. And I made this video and I took it down afterward because I felt really bad by going off on my uncle. So I made 3 videos throughout the last 8-9 months, and they were all removed. I got sick in early January. I caught flu A. That shit sucked, which costed me some really valuable time at work. From there, I decided to make a video about some issues with my uncle, and also talking about, like, I would love to get back up on streaming, doing content, doing everything. That shit did not sit well. That did not age at all. I'm kidding. That aged horribly. That went from literally going from I'm on the top of my game to Thanos snapped out of oblivion. Like, I can just witness that entire video of me talking about, like, new me literally dissolve into dust over the last 8 months. So I was like, when is the time I would love to come back? It didn't come back. So within the last X amount of time, I decided to try something new under my own time. I'm at a point where this channel, like, I'm expecting this to not even blow up. If it blows up, cool. Because sometimes my rants or my talking speeches sometimes hit a certain point. But if you want to support something, I will be doing some crazy stuff soon. So I've been doing streaming at least occasionally, over on Twitch. Now, if you're wondering, but Panda, you've never ever streamed on Twitch. I didn't. I wanted to try out VTubing. And you're wondering, what about VTubing? Well, here's the thing. I want to try out something specific. Very specific. Something out of the ordinary. And so far, I'm doing a solid job. It's not doing great. I'm not like, oh my God, I'm like the best of the best by any means. But it's better than nothing. I'm able to start over. I'm able to do variety content that I've been wanting to do. And from there, I don't have to be stranded in one spot. So you're probably wondering, am I coming back to YouTube? Your answer is probably not. Now, if you want to support me over on Twitch, I'm still me. I don't really have a character for my VTuber. Unless I'm playing some sort of like killer-ish kind of game, I'm using a yandere-like character. But if you see me in my black and white outfit, that I'm still myself. Like, that is the person you know and love. Just not with a camera. I probably will not do a camera on there. I am going to stay anonymous. I will not be showing it on here because I want to make sure that if people want to see me, they see it over on that side. But from there, I'm going to link it down in the description. And if you can't, and you're watching this somehow on a console, if you can get to Twitch and you want to support me, it's silly_Millie13. I don't plan on changing it too much, but when I can, I'll be changing it to Silly Million. And that's pretty much it. That'll be my new brand. It's pretty much the same as my second channel that I've been trying to kind of get going. But right now it's kind of in limbo. So I wanna use it as like backlog. I want to be able to upload what my streams are at some point. So if you want a little taste of it, normally I have that channel at the end of my videos so that you can just click on it or do whatever you need to do to get to it. But it will never be linked. So if you ever want to go to there, that's where it is. You'll be able to rewatch content. You'll be able to rewatch the stuff. Or it's called like an archive. So besides that, that's the end of that story. Now, you're probably wondering, what's the future of this channel? You're just going to let it dissolve? Unfortunately. An end of an era. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the grind. I'm tired of the pushings, this, that, and the third. What am I doing? There we go. But besides that, I'm just done. Like, I've been doing this for literally 6 years and got literally nowhere. Now, was that my fault? Yes. I will take complete fault for it. If I didn't take that one little break when I did, back when I was going through my mental problems back in like 2018, 2019, I think I would have been more stable. I probably wouldn't be able to make this my life, but I would be probably where I want to be. But unfortunately, it just didn't work out. And it doesn't work out for everyone. So I just I can't. I can't keep pushing this. I can't keep doing this. Now, I'm going to leave this off with one small thing. Okay? If you still want Mega Man Maker stuff, I have one negotiation for you. Because I was watching Mega Marino for a little while. It's nice to see that the person is still getting 50, 60 watchers almost every stream. Almost every video. But no, every stream. Which is fantastic. I'm glad it still has its fan base. But for me, like, if I were to drop a stream right now, I probably would get 2, 3. Like, the ones that are like, oh, there you are. It's been a while. But at the same time, it's like, if you're going to do that, just hit me up over on Twitch. You know, I'm using what I want to be labeled as. You know, I have what I want. I look the way I want to. I have a nice, decent tan on my character without having to burn myself to a crisp because I'm a whitey, you know? Like, I could go out in the sun right now and I'll burn myself alive, you know? So, other than that, I don't really have a lot more to talk about other than, unfortunately, this is a goodbye. For anyone who wants to still support me, you have your option. But from here, if I keep on trying, guys, I'm going to go insane. This channel is dead. It's never going to be revived. But other than that, if you want, for anyone who's going to watch this that is just like, oh, I didn't even know you existed. That's when you're gonna, if you want to talk, I'm a very talkable person on stream. I'll try to talk to everyone when I'm live. So if you want to communicate with me, I am over there. I streamed last week almost 4 times in 1 week. That's not going to be continuous, but my plan is to stream at least 3 times a week for about 2 to 3 hours. I would love to have some watchers. I would love to communicate with people. I would love to get affiliate. All I need is literally 3 to 4 watchers at the same time talking, and I get affiliate, which would be kind of cool. I've never got to that point here where I got my super chat or anything like that, and I still have a long ways to go. But besides that, guys, I love every single one of you. I'll at least occasionally use this channel, hopefully for like updates and stuff like that. But like the last 9 months, or not even 9. I think the last time I really spoke to you guys was like all the way back in September. That's almost a year, guys. Like, imagine if I came back now. I'm not kidding anyone. I'm just not. But other than that, I love every single one of you. I'll catch you guys real soon. And as always, I'll see you on the other side, all right? And hopefully I see you over on Twitch. But this is an end of an era. And goodbye, guys.
We're walking through the night, no worries in sight. With every step we take, our hearts are in flight. Underneath the stars, we've got nothing to fear. Together we're strong, we've got the power here.